Okay, now we are going to find we haven't discussed the question 5, right? Yesterday we only discussed until question 4. Or did we already discuss question 5 yesterday?
Already, teacher. For the last question that the teacher asked us to do.
Question 4, right, yesterday. This one already also.
I
Already.
think so.
Okay, if it is already, then we can move to the question 6. Okay, this is haven't been discussed. So now I have the right angle triangle. If it is right angle triangle and you have the angle, you have the length of the side. To find another side, we can use the SOHCAHTOA. Still remember SOHCAHTOA stuff? Yesterday I asked all of you to read the trigonometry topic. So we are going to use the SOHCAHTOA. Okay, can anyone tell me for the side CB is the opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Side CB.
Opposite.
Okay, is there anyone who get confused why is the CB is opposite? Is there anyone who get confused?
Opposite, teacher.
Yeah, opposite, right? Is there anyone who get confused why it is opposite? Because the angle given is this one, the 0.93 degree. This is the angle. Opposite to the angle given, we call it as opposite. So the 8.75, we call it as hypotenuse or adjacent. 8.7 centimeter. We call it as what?
Adjacent.
Yeah, we call it as adjacent. So the side opposite to the right angle, we will call it as hypotenuse. Is there anyone already forget about the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse?
A little, teacher.
The things that you need to focus is the opposite and hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is always the side opposite to the right angle. And then opposite is the side opposite to the angle given as long as the angle is not the 90 degree. So we take it the opposite and then the leftover one, we call it as adjacent. Now, if we are going to find the length of BC, what things that I have to use? Is it the sine? Is it the cos? Or is it the tan?
10.
BC is the opposite, right? And then we already have the adjacent. O and A, so we will use the TOA. That's why we use the tan. So tan, how many it will be? It will be tan 0.93. Make sure your calculator is already in the radian mode. Is equals to how many by how many? Anyone want to help me?
O divided by 8.7.
Okay, the O we don't know. So I will just write it as BC, yeah. Because the length that we are going to find is BC. And then O, the A is 8 by 7. So how do we find the BC? Is it multiplication or is it division?
Multiplication.
Yeah, BC it will be 8.7 multiplied by 10 0.93. How many it will be?
11.67.
11.67.
How many? 11 point?
67.
Is there anyone who got different answer?
No.
Or haven't tried at all? Or is there anyone who get confused? Make sure your angle mode already in the radian mode.
Teacher, which page are we again?
No, it's not on your textbook. It's a question in different textbook. But usually this type of question will comes out. That's why I'm not. Yeah, later I will share the PowerPoint to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. How many
Teacher,
it
I'm
will
still
be?
confused about SOHCAHTOA, teacher. The two letters
SOHCAHTOA.
behind that one, right?
Huh? Sorry?
This one though. From
Mm-hmm.
the soft to the one.
SOHCAHTOA is
So
the
that means
sine.
opposite.
Sine is
Opposite
opposite
and
by hypotenuse. Okay. And then cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. And then the TOA, it will be tan by adjacent. That's it. Is there anyone who got different answer or get confused?
No, teacher.
No? Okay. If no one get confused, let us continue to the other to the question 2 to find the AC. If to find the AC, which one do I have to use? Is it the SAW? Is it the K? Is it the TOA still?
Cos.
Hmm?
Cos.
Okay, we are going to find the AC. AC, we have the label as hypotenuse. And then the given one is the 8.7, which is adjacent. So adjacent and hypotenuse, we take the A and 8. So we take it the K. So we use the cos. Cos how many it will be? Cos how many is it?
0.93.
Okay, cos 0.93 and then is equals to how many by how many?
8.7
Mm-hmm.
EC.
Okay, 8.7 divided by hypotenuse, which is AC. Is my voice not audible or
It's audible.
okay? Because wait,
Dengar nggak, Cer?
someone said that my voice is not audible. Oh yeah, okay. Wait. The others still can hear my voice, right?
Yes.
Okay, if it is clear enough, maybe the connection is not really good. Okay, so for the AC, how do we find the AC?
8.7 divided by cos.
Yeah,
0.9.
8.7 divided by cos 0.93. How many it will be?
14.55.
10.55.
Is there anyone who get confused? 14.55? Is it? Or is there anyone who got different answer? Is there anyone who got different answer or get confused?
No.
No.
No? Okay. If no one get confused, wait. Let us continue to the other thing that I already prepared. Later I will share the PowerPoint to you because it's not in your textbook. Now we already have the triangle also. We are going to find the height of the tree. When we already have the angle there is 1.08 radian. So anyone want to help me to find, to label it first? Which part that is the opposite? Is it the AB? Is it BC? Is it AC?
PC.
That I can call it as an opposite.
PC.
Okay, thank you. Okay. For the others, which part that I can call it as hypotenuse?
AC.
AC, okay. Hypotenuse is AC, so the leftover one is adjacent. Is there anyone who get confused to do labeling? For the opposite, hypotenuse and adjacent? Is there anyone who get confused to label it?
No.
Or is there anyone? Okay, if no one get confused, now let us find the question to find the height of the tree. The height of the tree, we take the adjacent or the hypotenuse, which one that represent the height of the tree?
Adjacent.
Adjacent, okay. And then the given one is the hypotenuse or opposite?
Opposite.
Okay, so we take the opposite and adjacent. So which term that I have to use? Is it the sine? Is it cos? Is it tan? Yeah,
10.
we use the TOA. So tan how many radian it will be?
1.08.
Okay, tan 1.08 is equals to what divided by what?
AP divided by 12.7.
Okay, it's only Erika, my students for today. The others, please feel free to talk. I'm not only teaching Erika. Okay, so Erika, please be quiet for a while. Let me talk to anyone else. For the AB, how to find the AB? Do I have to do multiplication, division, addition, subtraction?
Multiplication
Multiplication.
Multiplication. So the AB, it will be
times
equals
10,
to
1.08
12.7 times 10.
10,
Okay.
1.0.
That's
equals
why yesterday I
to
already asked all of you to read
23.76.
how many? How many?
23.76.
Okay, 23.76. Is there anyone who got different answer? Is it like this? Oops, 23.76. Is there anyone who get different answer?
No.
Yeah, that's why yesterday I told you please kindly read the trigonometry chapter because today we are going to combine the trigonometry using radian measure. Now for the distance between A and C, because it is between A and C, do we still going to use the tan or we can use anything else? Is it sine or is it cos?
No.
Distance between AC is this one. And then the things that is already given is the adjacent or the opposite. Please focus on the things that is given. The thing that is given is opposite. Please take the number that is given from the question. So your answer will be more accurate rather than you take the adjacent. Even though you already have the adjacent, yes, okay, thank you. Even though the adjacent is, you can take the adjacent because you already get it from the previous one. But remember the 23.76, the number you already round off. So later for the final answer, it will not be really accurate. It will be better if you take the given one. Okay. So if maybe for example later for the AB, you make a wrong calculation, it will not be affecting for the answer too. But like if you want to take the adjacent and let's say you make any wrong calculation when you do the AB, later when you are finding the AC, it will be making any mistake also. That's why it will be always better if you take the given number. Okay. So we use the sign, yeah. Okay. Sign how many radian it will be?
12.7 divided by
Sine
sine
0.108 is equals to how many by how many if sine?
12.7 by
Uh-huh.
by sin
12.7.
1.0.
Okay. Okay, 12.7 by AC. Is there anyone who get confused? So to find
No.
AC, what things that I have to do? Is it division? Is it multiplication?
Divide.
Divide. How many divide by how many?
12.7 divided by sin
Sin
1.08 equals to
Divided by
14.40.
By sin 1.08.
how many it will be?
14.4.
14.4 is it? Is there anyone who get different answer? If you get different answer, you can. Oh yeah, wait. For the AB, I think I make a wrong. Okay. For the B, is it correct? The answer is 23.76. Thank
Yes.
you, Natalie. I make a wrong handwriting in here. It's supposed to be 12.7. Yes, 12.7 divided by 10. Sorry, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you are getting confused to the define, is it multiplication or addition? When the unknown one is at the top, the unknown one, this is for the finding the AB. The AB is at numerator, right? So it means to find the AB, you need to do multiplication. But when the unknown one is at denominator, it means we need to do division. Okay. If you, yeah, there will be any difference if you use, if the your calculator, that is it says radian and you use the calculator using the degree mode, the answer will be very different because the sign 1.08 in the degree mode, the answer will be 0 point something. Very less, it's closer to zero, but when it is radian, uh, sine 1.0, the answer will not be really like 0.0 something. So it will be really different if you do not focus on the mode. So please, if you have any question, read the question properly. The angle is in the radian mode or in the degree mode. You have to change the mode in your calculator. The mode in your calculator have to be in the same mode as the question given, because the answer will be totally different. Okay, for those who ask me, is there any difference when I use the sine degree mode or radian mode? They will be having different answer. Is there anyone who get confused still? I've never heard Gabriel said anything. Is there anything confusing for you, Gabriel? KB,
No, teacher.
really for sure? Because you never answer any question and you never give me any question. Is it really clear enough?
Yes.
Okay. How about the others? Are the others having any question?
No.
No. If no one having any question, I will move to the other things. Now we are going to find the arc length using the radian mode. It will be different also. So please pay attention. Last time we already find arc length in a degree unit. As you know that in a one circle, total it will be 360 degree. So that's why for finding the arc length when the angle is given in degree unit, you can make it as x divided by 360 times the formula for circumference. Anyone still remember the formula of circumference of circle? Is there anyone still remember what is the formula of circumference of circle? How many it will be? Sorry? 2?
Pi R2.
2 pi r.
Okay, 2 times pi
Pi
r. Not if you, the pi r2, the 2 is power 2 or times 2? Yeah, because they are different for the circumference and also area. For the area of circle, it will be pi times r square. When it is circumference, it will be 2 times pi times r. Okay, now what if the angle is given in the radian unit? Anyone still remember 180 degree is equals to how many radian?
2.
Are you
2.
sure? 180 degrees is equals to how many radian?
1.
1 what? 1 radian? Are you sure? 180 degrees equals to how many radian? Or if you get confused, anyone can help me? How to change from radian into degree? Any
5
formula?
180.
If radian into degree, what do we do? Can you repeat again, Hugo?
180 divided by pi.
180 divided by
Pi.
pi, right? 180 divided by pi. So it means from here we know that 180 degree is equals to 1 pi radian. This is the relationship between the degree and also radian. 180 degree is equals to 1 pi radian. In full circle, there will be 360 degrees, right? So it means it will be 2 pi radian. If it is full circle, it will be equals to 2 pi radian. So later, if you are going to find the arc length in radian unit, this is the theta in here represent the how many radian it will be. And then the 2 pi is represent how many radian it will be there in a one circle. So it will be pi divided by theta divided by 2 pi times circumference. And then circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. In here, we can cancel out the 2 pi and 2 pi we can cancel out. So the leftover one only r times theta. So when we are already have the angle given as radian and we have the radius, to find the arc length, you just can directly multiply the radius with the angle in radian unit given. Is there anyone get confused or maybe I talk too fast?
No.
No, really? Okay. Keep it in your mind. If it is in radian, to find the arc length is radius times the angle in radian. When it is in a degree unit, it will be x divided by 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, to make it easier, maybe we can discuss example question. Okay, this is I have example question. The angle AOB is 5 pi divided by 6 radian, and then the radius is 6. Find the major arc APB. If the arc length, it will be the, if major, it will be the longer arc length or the shorter arc length. If it is major, the blue line or the green line, or is it the blue area or green area? Which part
Blue
is the, yeah, it will be the blue line only. In a full circle, it will be how many radian?
Teacher, are you drawing something?
Yeah. Is my
I
screen
cannot
not
see it.
visible?
I cannot see it.
No, I just make like an underline to the arc length. Is it still not visible?
No. Let me try rejoin you.
Okay then. Okay. In full circle, how many radian it will be? Let me talk to the boys. I keep on hearing Erika and Natalie's voice and also Hugo's. The others are not saying anything. So let me talk to Huya. Marvel, can you tell me in a full circle how many radian it will be? I'm asking radian, not degree. So the answer will not be
No, sir.
360. How many radian it will be, Marvel? In full circle, how many radian it will be?
2.
2 what? Only 2 radian, not complete yet. Full circle, how many radian?
2 pi.
Yeah, it will be equals to 2 pi. Because 1 pi is equals to 120. So if we are going to find the full circle, it will be 2 pi radian. If the smaller angle is 5 pi divided by 6 radian, so how many radian is the bigger, the reflect angle? How many radian it will be? The bigger AOB. How many radian it will be? The boys, I
1
want to
pi.
hear the boys' voice. Yes?
1 pi.
How come? 1
1
pi is equals to 180 degree. Full circle is 2 pi radian. Full circle is 2 pi radian. And then the smaller angle is 5 pi divided by 6. The question is asking for the major arc. Because major arc, it means I need to take the bigger angle. The bigger angle is the thing that already give a blue line on it. If full circle is 2 pi radian, so the small circle is 5 pi divided by 6. So how many radian is the bigger angle or the reflex angle?
5 pi by
1.5
6 times 2 pi.
pi.
Sorry. 1 by 1?
1.5 pi.
No, not 1.5.
5 pi
3.67.
times
How
2
many,
pi.
Angelica?
3.67.
3.67. How did you get 3.67? Just keep it with pi. It will be better if you keep it with pi. Okay then. Full circle, how many radian?
2 pi.
2 pi,
2
right?
pi.
Okay. If I using the angle of unit using the unit of angle using degree, one circle is 360 degree, right? If the
Yes.
smaller angle is 100 degree, so the bigger angle will be how many degree? Krik. Hello, are you still
Wait.
listening to me? Okay, yeah, let me repeat. If example, I have this is the same circle, the smaller one in here is 100 degree. So the bigger angle in here, it will be how many degree?
260.
How did you get 260?
260.
What did you
360
get?
minus 100.
Yeah, same thing. I have the full circle as 2 pi radian. The smaller in here is 5 pi divided by 6. So the angle in here, it will be how many minus how many?
5
5 by 6
pi
minus 2 pi
divided by 6
radian.
minus by 2 pi.
Bigger minus smaller, nak.
2 pi
Should we around?
minus 5.
2 minus 5
Six.
per
Yeah,
6.
2 pi minus 5 pi divided by 6. How many it will be?
5.45.
How many?
5.45.
Is it 1 per 6? No.
3.67.
No, keep it with the pi.
7.45.
Yeah, 7 per 6 pi. Anyone who get confused?
Teacher, how to type it in the calculator, teacher?
Huh? Types 2 pi directly. So 2, you click the button 2 and then shift something to get the pi. Minus 5, shift something to get the pi divided by 6. You will get the
Can
same
you show
answer.
me on your picture, teacher?
My calculator is broken. I cannot see, you cannot see anything on it. My calculator is broken, really.
Oh, divided like that. I thought.
Yeah, so you can write it like this. The answer will be better if you use your own calculator. Because my calculator is broken, I cannot see the answer. I use phone
7
to
by 6
calculate.
pi, yeah, teacher. 7 by 6
Yeah,
pi.
7 by 6 pi. If you keep it in the s equals to d, you will get the pi with the better one. Because
Okay, I get
sometimes
it.
the question will be asking you to keep the answer in the pi term, or is not asking the question in the pi term, so depend on the question. For example, the question asking you in the term of pi, so let it be as pi, no need to change it into any decimal number. So how do we find the arc length? Still remember how to find the arc length?
Yes.
Yeah, how to find the arc length in the radian unit? The formula will be easier.
Length of arc
AB divided by
1
circumference.
and
Yeah,
divided by
radius.
circumference.
Radius times the angle in radian. So the radius is how many? The radius is how many?
7 by 6 pi.
Radius, please. My God, wake up.
8, teacher.
Yeah, 8. And then times the angle in radian is 7 pi by 6. I cannot write the pi in here. There is no button pi. Is there anyone who get confused with my handwriting? 8 times 7 pi divided by 6?
No.
No? So you can calculate. You can simplify the 8 and 6. You can cancel them divided by 2. So it can be 28 pi divided by 3. If it is on the terms of pi, this is you keep it on the terms of pi. Depend on the type of the question, because sometimes the question will be asking you to keep it in the terms of pi. So it means the pi, you have to let it be as pi. If you don't have to change it into, you don't have to keep the answer into the pi term. If it is in the fully decimal, what number it will be? 28 times pi divided by 3. How many it will be?
How much, teacher?
29.32.
28 times pi divided by 6. How many it will be? Or it can be more sweet.
Teacher
14
3.
by 3
Yes,
pi.
yes. Or anyone get
14
different
by
answer
3
with me?
pi.
14.66.
Is it? How come I got different answer? Yeah, how many? 14?
0.66.
Are you sure? I got
Sir, have you made your calculator
29.3.
Radian?
Hmm? Sorry?
Did
Sujoyo?
you put your calculator into Radian?
No, if it is about the arc length,
Teacher,
about the
divide
sector area, no need to change into the radian mode. You have to change it into the radian mode when it is related to the trigonometry. When it is not related to the trigonometry, you don't have to change it into radian mode. You can keep it into the degree mode, or you want to keep it as a radian mode, it will have no difference. Okay. Did I make a wrong calculation in here? 28 pi divided by 3, or I make a wrong calculation, or I said something wrong.
29, teacher.
29.3.
I thought divide by 3, divide by 6, teacher.
Yeah. My mouth is sometimes, yeah. Because the 8 and 6, I can cancel it, divided by 2. So it will be only 4 times 7, 28, and then divided by 3. Or is there anyone who get different answer with me?
No.
No? Is there anything still confusing? Hello? Hello?
No.
Hi,
No?
No,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, if nothing is confusing, let us move to the next question. Really, nothing is confusing?
Nothing.
Okay. Um, mm, mm. Okay, now I have this example also. In a figure of O, in the figure, the O is the center of a circle, radius 6, the reflex angle is 7 pi radian. Find the minor arc. So, how many radian it will be for the minor arc? Minor angle? How many radian it will be? Is there anyone who get confused to define which one is major, which one is minor? Major is the big one, minor is the smaller one, and we need to find the minor of APB. So it means we have to take the smaller one. How many
1 per
radian
4
it will
pi.
be there?
1 per 4 pi.
1 per 4 pi, are you sure? Yeah, 1 per
Yeah.
4 pi. Okay. Is there anyone who get confused to get the 1 per 4 pi?
No.
No? Okay. If no one get confused for the 1 per 4 pi, let us find the minor arc. How to find the minor arc? If it is using the radian unit. So how do we find the arc length? You still there, my lovely students?
Length
Yes.
times
Huh?
length
Sorry?
times minor of arc.
Yeah, radius times the angle. The angle in radian. So how many times how many?
6 times 1 per 4 pi.
Okay, it will be equals to 6 times 1 per 4 pi, or it will be pi divided by 4. How many it will be? We can simplify the 6 and 4.
4.71.
Okay, the arc length it will be
3
equals
per
to,
2 pi.
yeah, 3 per 2 pi. 3 per 2 pi, if we change it into a decimal, what decimal it will be?
4.71.
7.
12.7.
7.
Okay. Is there anyone who get confused, or I talk too fast still?
No.
No.
No, really, for sure. Okay. If no one get confused, let us discuss the sector area using the radian measure. I'll give you one number as the homework, yeah, for today. So if sector area in here, same thing. We can cancel the 2 pi. We can cancel the pi because the area of a circle, the formula is pi r square, and then the angle in radian we make it as pi. as theta. Full circle, it will be always 2 pi. So it will be theta divided by 2 pi times pi times r square. We can cancel the r square. So the leftover one only a half times r square times theta. This is the formula when we are going to find the sector area using radian unit. Please make note for the formula. Okay, wait, sorry. Okay, now for this one, we have this small sector. Anyone want to help me to find the angle of AOB? Anyone want to help me to find the angle AOB?
Um, 2 pi.
You can read the things that we already have. What is the things that we already have? We have the radius and also the perimeter. How do we find the perimeter of this blue area? The blue sector? Anyone want to help me to find the perimeter? How do I can get the perimeter?
Plus the all side.
Yeah, plus the all side. So it will be, if the OB is 8, how long is AO?
8.
8 also, right? So can we find the AB now?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
many is the AB?
8 plus 8 minus 23.
Yeah, how many it will be?
7.
7.
7. Is there anyone get confused to find the AB is equals to 7?
No.
No. Okay. The AB is arc length or sector area?
Arc length.
Arc length. So anyone can help me to find the arc length in radian unit? What is the formula? 7 is equals to? Arc length is equals to?
2 pi.
Sorry?
2 pi.
No.
8 times radian.
Yeah, 8 times the radian. The arc length is always, if it is in a radian unit, it's just radius times the radian unit, radian angle. So the radian will be how many? The theta will be how many?
8 divided by 7.
8 divided by 7 or 7 divided by 8? Or 7 minus 8 or 8 minus 7? Which one?
Divided by 8.
7
Yeah, the
divided.
things in the denominator is the things that is stick together to the things that we are going to find. So 7 divided by 8. How many it will be?
0.85.
By
0.75.
0.75.
875.
Okay. Is it really? Are you sure?
No. 0.875.
875. Okay.
75.
875. Is there anyone who got different answer? What is the unit?
No.
What is the unit? Is it radian or is it degree?
Radian.
Okay. You
Centimeter.
already have the angle. Then can we find the area? The area. What is the area if it is in a radian? The area, sector area. Sector area is a half times,
8 times 7.
yeah, times 8 times,
7.
is it only 8? No.
Uh,
No. What is the formula? A half times r square times theta. This is the formula for the sector area using radian. So it will be a half times the r square. How many? The r square times 8 square.
64.
Oh, this is theta, sorry.
64 times
Okay, times 64 times.
0.875.
Okay, how many?
75.
How many it will be?
28.
Okay, is there anyone who get
28.
confused? Okay, is there anyone who get confused?
oh,
No.
No? Okay. I'll give you a homework, a question exactly same like this. Please kindly do it. So maybe you can will be like getting really know for the formula. I'll share the PowerPoint to you because I still cannot find the chapter in your textbook. Maybe I haven't opened the textbook very well. Okay, I think that's all for today's class. Good afternoon and thank you,
Thank you,
students.
teacher.
Okay, bye bye.
Yeah, teacher.
Have a nice